Yeah. 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 Hey folks, welcome to Low Stakes Crusher. We're in Vegas, day one or day zero. I just got here last night, I don't know. We're not even in a casino yet, we're already commencing the low stakes crushing. How, you might ask? Well, I'm in my favorite spot in Vegas. Well, okay, maybe not my favorite spot, but it's the Dollar Rent-A-Car Express lot. And I'm here to pick up this beauty I rented. It's a Chevy shit can. I have no idea what it is. It was the cheapest car available on the site, and that's what I rented, like I always do. I'm an Express Club member, which is free. And here's the plan. Write this down. Rent the cheapest car. Join the Express Club. We'll do that first, then rent the cheapest car. Then, when you get to the rental car facility, you go right straight to the lot. There's a car in there with your name on it. Don't go there. Go to the attendant and jovially offer them a tip for any possible complimentary upgrades. Maybe you don't want to drive around in the Chevy shit can, whatever that is. I certainly didn't. We're asking, well, were there any complimentary upgrades available? Let's find out. Oh, hello. What we have here, this is a Land Rover Discovery. Not my favorite car on earth, but hey, it's certainly a step above the Chevy shit can. And guess how much extra we paid for that bad boy? Yeah, that's right. A $40 tip. You don't even have to give 40. I usually give 20. The lady was really nice. $40 tip, and boom, I'm driving a Land Rover. Low stakes crushing. I'll be checking in later. I got stuff to do. We'll be playing later on. Talk to you. All right. Well, we escaped Walmart. I am now paying the price for thinking it would be a good idea to take the 15 back to the Rio. This is the first time I got to really get a good eyeball on Allegiant Stadium, though. That's where the Raiders play. Pretty awesome. Black and silver. It's pretty neat. Yeah, so I went to Walmart, bought a couple of monitors and a keyboard. I'm going to try to set up my little video station for myself in my room so I can put some videos out there. I don't know if I'll be successful. I'm gonna try, but yeah, rolling in my Land Rover. By the way, I've never driven one of these before. What a pile of shit this thing is. I was so, well, I mean, I wasn't that excited, but I was kind of excited that my greased palm rental car, GPS, be quiet. I was kind of excited to, upgrade from my crap pile, a little tiny Chevy EcoBox, to ostensibly a near luxury vehicle. And it just drives like ass. Like when you hit the gas, the take up between when you actuate the gas pedal and you actually going anywhere feels like it takes half an hour. I did discover the auto on-off thing. It's like where you come to a stop and it shuts the motor off. I figured out how to turn that off, and that did make it better, but it's still bad. It doesn't ride very well. It's just not great, right? I don't know why anybody buys one of these things. As far as I can tell, there is nothing special about this car. Yeah, don't aspire to one. It's a Land Rover Discovery. Here's my official review. So what are we doing today? I'm going to go set up my monitors and whatnot. I haven't eaten yet today, and it's like almost 4 o'clock local time. I am going to eat something at the Rio. I like that little Asian restaurant that's in there. It's not awesome, but it's okay. And then today, the rest of the late afternoon, I guess, evening, whatever, is going to be spent playing cash in the, I forget now if it's in Bally's or Paris, but the World Series cash room. And the reason I'm doing that today is I use the fast track thing to pre-register for the seniors event. And you have to make one in-person appearance to verify your identity before you're fully taking advantage of the whole just swipe for the kiosk and get your ticket thing. So I'm going to play cash. Okay, GPS. And I'm just going to kind of keep an eye on the line at the, at that fast track area. That way when the line gets down to some reasonably short, or maybe nobody there, I'll jump in there and get my fast track thing done. I'll be done with it. So that's why I'm playing here, or I should say at Bally's/Paris today. Little cast action. Wish me luck. We'll be posting later. So, here I am after my first session of the trip, Bally's, or Paris, I guess, World Series cash room. It went mostly good, but I lost a few hundred. It was a perfectly fine game. The thing I didn't like about it is that it was like a constant revolving door of players. Very difficult to get any flow of the game going on at all. I had one really interesting hand early on. I thought I played it really well, and I'm going to try to recount the details just like right now. I'll make up a hand review that'll overlay on this thing, and if I'm getting the details wrong, I'll put it in, because I do have it in my notes. But I have a Queen Jack of Hearts in the small blind, and we have a $15 open, which is awfully small. Call, and then the cutoff makes it, I think, 70. And he's pretty splashy, pretty aggressive. I think he's stealing a lot of the time. I don't know, whatever. He makes it 70, and it gets to me, and I just decided, my infinite wisdom, that I am just going to take control of this pot with my Queen Jack of Hearts with a small blind. So I make it 185, folds back around to him, he calls. So there's what's that, 370, about 400 in the pot, and we are now, let me see, where are we? I'm going to have to edit this out, because I got to count where we're at effective-wise. I think he has about 850, and I have him covered. And so he calls, and here's my car. I'm going to continue this in a minute. All right, let's see if I can get this situated properly. Okay, so sorry about that. I had to interrupt myself. I thought my valet pickup at Bally's was going to take longer than it did, and I had to jump up because I couldn't leave my car sit there and talk. So where were we here? I had re-raised from the small blind with Queen Jack of Hearts, and got called by a stack that was about a little over 800 effective. I have them covered at this point. I have Queen Jack of Hearts. The flop comes 10 of hearts, 5 of hearts, deuce of spades, and I decide to check, but I feel, he's kind of antsy over there. it's just one of those. It's one of those feely things. Like I feel certain that he's going to bet, and so I checked, planning on check shoving, and that's exactly what happened. I checked, and he bet, I think, like 185 into that pot, and I jammed for, I think, like 620 effective. That's what he had left. I think it was 620 after whatever he bet. And he tanked forever. And the longer he tanked, the happier I was. I really thought he was going to let it go. And then finally, and by the way, I meant to mention that, the idea here is that I think that he can fold out a ton of possible holdings here. And almost anything that he has, I have perfectly fine equity if he were to call with my queen jack of hearts with the 10-5 of hearts on the board, right? Backdoor straight flush draw, 2 overs to the board, the queen high flush draw, and I'll get hate, if you guys think this is wrong, but I feel like I can fold out plenty of his holdings, and if he has something that he can call with, I still have plenty of equity to win the hand. So he ends up calling, and the turn is, I think, the 7 of hearts, and I'm like a fast roll guy, so I immediately turn over my my heart flush, and then the river is another heart, and he turns over ace king with the king of hearts, which, I don't know how he's calling his entire stack with ace high there, given that action, but whatever. It happens. So I lost that pot. Reloaded, won some other pots. They were pretty good. I stacked a guy when I raised with king, queen, suited in early position, and got a call, and I flopped a gutter, and it went check, check. I turned the nuts, and I bet, and the guy raised, or no, I checked again. I checked, and he bet, and I raised, hoping that he had something, and he like snap shoved, and he had ace king. He just had a pair, and I had the nuts, so I won that hand, and I ended up losing a little over 500 on the session. First session of the trip, down 500. We're gonna make a video out of this whole thing. I'm going right now to eat somewhere, not sure where yet, and more pokering after that. Thanks for watching. Let's see what's up.